everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all having the most incredible day. If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Sebastian and I welcome you guys with open arms. I do pop culture videos every single day, so if you're looking for the latest in reality TV, influencer tea, pop culture, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I would be so incredibly grateful. You guys, we are very, very close to 31K. I would be so grateful if you joined along in the journey. We need to talk because Gabbie Hanna is officially back on TikTok. She's actually live right now as we speak, and she wrote a very lengthy, and when I say very lengthy, I mean very lengthy update on everything that's been going on. So I want you to grab a snack, grab a drink, get comfortable, because I'm gonna read this to you as fast as I can. Yeah, let's go. She opens up about a lot of things. So I'm not sure what is on here. So of course I'm gonna just say like a trigger warning for everything goes with Gabbie Hanna. You just never know. So here we go. It says, I'm on NBC News today, live national television. Offer little old me. I didn't watch the story. A friend sent me with the gist. Don't call the cops on mentally ill people. Mainly, I'm glad that they came to the right conclusion. I feel grateful and blessed to serve as a precedent for others as we charge ahead in the uncharted territory of the wild, wild web. On the other hand, I continue to feel misunderstood and unheard. People didn't call the cops because I was having a mental health issues. I started experiencing mental health issues because the cops kept coming to my home. So now it's our fault. Okay. Each time more and more aggressive and demeaning. July 30th, 2022, the cops showed up at my door for the third time. I was at Trader Joe's buying fruit and chocolate. They were just there the night before doing a wellness check. As I was working on some art, I told them then that it was trolls online and that I was perfectly fine. I thanked them for their service and told them they could disregard any further calls. Still, there I was in the frozen section at Trader Joe's, the cops asking me if I could please come home from running my errands, just to make sure I wasn't going to hurt myself or anyone else at Trader Joe's. Okay. At Trader Joe's, here we go. I told them that just as I was the night before, I am okay. I told them if they needed to see me with their own eyes, that I'd be checking out soon and they could meet me in the parking lot. They asked me over my Ring doorbell to give them my phone number. I told them, I'm sorry, officer. I'm in a crowded store and kind of famous. I don't feel comfortable saying my phone number out loud. So instead, they had me describe what I looked like and what I was wearing. Sigh, a black shirt, a lavender bandana, and purple and yellow sunglasses. As promised, there were 2 squad cars with 4 officers waiting for me outside at the grocery store. I pointed to my full cart of warming groceries and told them once again to please ignore any further calls. I let them know that I'm an artist and, as luck would have it, a controversial one. They gave me their card and thanked me for my cooperation. Okay. Hang on. Where am I, bitch? Okay, here we go. Okay, 2. Girl, 1 second. I told them sunglasses, cooperation. What the fuck? Okay, perfect. Here we go. Girl, I got confused. Okay. The night before. What? Oh, girl, ignore my messiness. Okay. The night 2 more officers. Girl, can you stop? No, I'm not going to play this game with you, phone. Like, I'm not. The night 2 more officers came to my door. That night, 2 more officers came to my door. I was sleeping. I saw the footage on my Ring doorbell the next morning. I spent the next month journaling, meditating, exercising, stretching, visiting neurologists and cardiologists, enjoying nature, cleaning up my yard and home, painting my walls and dancing to music that inspires me alone. I took a lot of time to be quiet, to listen to myself, to communicate with the animals I brought into my home and the ones who visit throughout the day. I reconnected with myself and in doing so got closer to my higher self, my guardian angel, question mark. On August 11, 2022, I made the decision to retire from entertainment. I've been wanting a way out for a while, but I had an album, Trauma Queen, that I'd been working on since 2017. I owed it to myself to at least try to promote it a bit. Thought I had long lost my desire to share my art with the world. I posted a 12-part series on TikTok showing my daily routine, Trauma Queen, serving as a soundtrack. Then I logged out. 11 days later, on August 22nd, 2022, I felt called back to my platform. What I realized in my solitude was that we all had infinite power. Okay. Girl, where are you? Infinite power. I thought about every single time I wrote a dream down in my journal, it came true. Sometimes to the exact date. I write it down and it comes true. And I, a selfish little millennial, kept all the power to myself. I manifested slots on the NYT bestsellers list. I manifested millions of followers. I manifested iTunes charts and Billboard ranks and TV gigs and a beautiful house and 2 perfect kittens and chaos and drama and karma. Wow, I'm so powerful. They say we create our own reality. They say we write our own story. They say the ones crazy enough to believe they can change the world oftentimes do. I agree. So I asked myself, what if I could be crazy enough to save it? What would that look like? I think, therefore I am. I think, therefore I am. I think, therefore I am. Billie Eilish. I think I might just be the descendant of a great archangel. Girl, hang on. I think I might be the descendant of a great archangel. Why not? Why not believe it for a minute? Let me see how that feels. I think I could be descendant of St. John the Baptist. Why not? The geography and history of my lineage lines up. I think that I could harness the power so many men before me have, and instead of channeling it into our corporate greed, channel it into humanity. Why not? I think I could live and die a saint. I think I could solve hunger, broken judicial system, the clean water crisis, the church, racism, war, poverty, miscommunication. I think I know I can save the whole motherfucking world. Why the fuck not? No one else seems to want to. I shot the idea to God and he said, I mean, you might as well try, but remember, you can't control anyone else, only yourself. Religious rhetoric. Officer Kim called it as he mocked me in the driveway to his commander, whoever that might be. How disappointed they were girl, 1 second. Here we go. How disappointed they were that they, just like the officers before them, didn't have enough to take me in. Right, the cops that took me out of my peaceful state of creation, of practicing my free speech as a motherfucking American rebel, a renegade crusader, a humble servant to the people, a child of God. Wow, a child of God. While they waited for the psychologist to arrive, they pointed out my 2016 Corolla in the driveway, paired with the question, you think she rents this place? No, Officer Nolte, I bought it, just like I told the officers who were there at 4 a.m. the very same morning, or the ones who I spoke to dripping wet on my porch, pulled from the shower, just to let you guys know that I am, in fact, still okay. That I am not endangered to myself or anyone else. Just like I told Shannon on TikTok when she asked if my rent was due, I bought it. And yes, just like you pointed out on my porch, I do have cameras everywhere. And yes, just as you theorized, I am listening. I was fine, I was healthy, I was writing poetry and trying to inspire others to open their eyes to the power they hold, that we hold, that collective. Weed is very spiritual to me. It's how I bypass my ego and connect with my ID, the inner kid. When I smoke, I'm on a different plane of consciousness. It helps me trigger hypomania in safe spaces and frees me from the shackles of who society said I should be. Whew, we're not done yet. We're almost done, you guys. Okay. Of society said I should be. Then it continues and says the following. When you continue to pound at my door, mock me, illegally hold me, and try with all your fucking might to drag me off into a mental hospital, you did trigger me into a state of survival. Reality and time did bend as you repeatedly assured me you were there for my safety, as you repeatedly asked me if I wanted to hurt myself or anyone else, as you illegally broke in, searched, and detained me. Each officer that showed up to my door told me they were there because I was posting a lot of TikToks. Not a single officer, not a single fucking officer had watched a single video before disturbing me in my home. In fact, they didn't even have the app. So I'm in cuffs, exhausted and scared, sobbing in fear as they threatened me with their hands on their gun because someone told you they were scared of a TikTok that you didn't even bother to watch. Detectives, are you okay? Are you going to hurt yourself or anyone else? Sure, I've been a little kooky. I've always believed in ghosts and aliens and mediums and spirits and fae folk and wives' tales and different dimensions and galaxies and all that unknown. I believe in God because I believe in science and humility and respect. And I've offered to each officer, I will offer again. I'm a humble servant. If you like some help, just ask. She might just be smarter than you think. And it ends there. That was a lot. But you know what? In all seriousness, I really do feel like Gabbie Hanna right now has come down from whatever it was. And I think that, you know, deleting all of the TikToks and kind of starting over, like she's live right now painting. So it looks like she's really going back to like her old ways again. The only thing I hope and you know, as a human being that I hope for Gabbie Hanna is that she realizes that, you know, in fact, she is very much loved by her fans and by people that want her to be okay. And if she does say that she wants to be a servant of God and help communities, save people, you know, blah, 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 saying that you're the second coming of Jesus Christ is not going to help anybody. It's only going to push the agenda that you say you have on you of people saying that you are crazy or having a manic episode. So I just hope that she realizes that, you know, she could really be an advocate of mental health for her fans, you know, to make it a little bit more of a talking subject, and that, you know, it is 2022 and there's so many of us who have mental health issues and not a lot of people talk about it, because on the internet people tend to just post their perfect life, and when they're trying to be relatable they just seem incredibly fake because it's fake fake relatability or whatever it's called. So I just, you know, I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you guys. I thank you so much for each and every one of you. I'm so grateful for you. I am praying that Gabbie Hanna is calm. I mean, I do think that, you know, once the psychologist deemed her healthy enough that she was not going to hurt herself or anyone, I really don't understand why they kept coming. But their excuse was because they were receiving, you know, hundreds of thousands of wellness checks on Gabbie. So at the end of the day, manic or not, Gabbie needs to take some kind of responsibility because it was her videos that triggered all of this commotion online. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video.